Welcome to Austria, home of the Habsburg and birthplace of the Habsburg chin. Is it any good with its new focus tree? Let's find out. Well, first off, looking at the army, I'd say no. It doesn't look too hot. So we have a teeny tiny, horribly equipped army. So that's good. Widespread unemployment. Nice. Phoenix insurance. Looks great. Let's see how long it lasts. Recovering from economic depression. Well, I guess at least we're recovering. The Treaty of Saint-Germain-en-Laye. This is not good for Austria coin. And Austrofascism, because yeah, we need more of that in our lives. Okay, what do we do here? Well, first off, we look at our new massive focus tree. So we have the alternate path, which can go either communist, democratic, or straight up Habsburg, baby. And of course, you can go with the historical-ish timeline. You're supposed to be gobbled up, so none of this really does much. Then there is a industrial path, an air force, army, and navy path. Well, I think we all know where we're going today. We'll be repealing that May Constitution and working our way towards the legacy of an empire. Yes. We will make Austria-Hungary again. Now, the beauty of Austria is that you have many options. The downside is we're gonna have a really hard time fighting off the Germans. All right, the May Constitution, and there goes the first negative event. Phoenix Insurance has gone under. How awful. So we can either remove it or we can replace it with a weaker version of itself and the option of repairing it later, but it will cost us under political power. I'll take the hit and see if we can fix it later on. Alright, German remilitarization causes worry, yeah. So Germany is going to try and Anschluss us, and to prevent that, we get a series of measures to help prepare the nation for the desperate defense that is to follow. So a series of decisions giving us defensive bonuses in our states, as well as construction bonuses for relevant things like forts, civs, mills. At a price, of course, everything comes at a price. 50 political power for 90 days of 20% construction speed's a bit much, if I'm honest. There we go, Reichsbund der Österreicher. Very nice. Okay, so next step, reinstate the Herrenhaus. Now, I do know we're gonna get hit with another -50, -100 event, so I'm gonna head that off. I'm first gonna take regulate the financial sector. That gives me 50 political power. That will allow me, I'll just show you when it happens. And we're gonna take several -50 or -100 political power events. It pays to be prepared because they're super annoying. So I'm taking regulate the financial sector because one, we need to take it anyway to unlock the rest of the economy tree, and it gives us 50 political power. There we go. Do we want a bank? Do you want a credit bank? Or do we want a different kind of bank? I genuinely don't know which of these is best. Let's go with the middle option. Middle of the road, 10% consumer goods factor and 5% efficiency base, or 20 and 10. Let's just take the middle of the road. Anyway, that 50 political power is going to be helpful. Now we reinstate the Herrenhaus and 150 political power. Woohoo! Who do we get? Who do we get? Silent workhorse. Yes. There we go. Magnificent Otto is back where he belongs in Vienna. Next step, legacy of an empire. Oh, there we go. Nazis in government. This was the event that I was waiting for. It triggered a little later than I would have liked. The Germans are going to pressure us to put Arthur Seyss-Inquart in as a political advisor that we can't fire. If we do that, we get a terrible political advisor, one, and it makes it easier for the Germans to do Anschluss. Don't want that. So we're going to tell them to piss off, but it's going to cost us political power and will anger the Germans. So be it. Yeah, look at that political power, and it's gone. And they're going to keep pressing us, and they're going to put some more pressure up. We can fold, after all. Don't know why you do that. We're committed at this point. Or you could say, no, really piss off. I meant it the first time. That's another 100 political power gone. So that is 150 political power gone. My math might be off, but I wanted the 50 political power from regulate the financial sector, so I could get this guy in charge early on, just to offset as much as possible the political power losses that we're taking from all these terrible events. The sooner I can get him, the more he can start paying for himself. They've stopped trying to install Arthur Seyss-Inquart. Thank God. Alright, legacy of an empire. That's gonna piss everyone off. We don't care. And now on to rebellious rearmament. Screw your treaties. We want our army back. Onward. start. I am looking at a massive predator to my north who is very keen on anschlussing me. As soon as their army gets big enough, they'll come for me. Not carrying the crown. Ooh, we now have the old flag of the Archduchy of Austria. And now rebellious rearmament. That should get rid of the Treaty of Saint-Germain-en-Laye. And we have access to emergency measures. So, ooh, that's a nice construction bonus. Now let us demand a Hungarian submission. So there are two paths here: submission or annexation. Left side here focuses on turning your former lands into puppets that you can then Voltron together to rebuild the empire that way. Or we do bring back Hungary into the fold. Instead of turning them into puppets, you bully them into accepting annexation. Both of these are interesting. So this leads to the reclamation of the Czechoslovak lands, the Balkan territory, so we can take some land of Yugo, take some land of Poland, as well as some land of Romania, and then to core either Bohemia or to core Hungary. Now we have a choice to make: a submission or bringing them back into the fold. The left path, submission, is all about turning your former subjects into subjects, so creating a bunch of vassal states, while the right side is all about directly reclaiming the land. You would take Hungary, bully them into accepting annexation. Same with Czechoslovakia. We would be able to take some land off Yugoslavia, Romania, and Poland, while on the other end, we would be able to simply puppet those nations. Today, I think we're going for Hungarian submission because this unlocks the Austro-Hungarian joint focus tree, and the other one does not. And I kind of want to play around with it. I heard it's good. I want to see it in action. And whenever I have spare political power, I can do some of these emergency decisions. Now we subjugate the old lands. We also have the option to either kiss up to the allies, reform the Central Powers, or join the Axis. This does explicitly state the German Reich is very unlikely to accept us as a member of the Axis. Even with stellar relations, they might still reject. This is a long shot. On to bullying the Hungarians. We can either directly send them an ultimatum, which they will likely refuse. That's good. The text actually says what you need to do, or how likely they are to refuse or accept. Then we can approach them aggressively by holding rallies against the Kingdom of Hungary, or we approach them in peace by offering them a pact of non-aggression. You know what? Let's start by improving our relations so they know we come in peace, and just offering them a pact of non-aggression. All right, subjugate the lands of old, which means we can now also target Poland, Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, Romania, and Albania. I can target Albania. Yes, it is a vital land of the crown. Oh well. Let's first just focus on Hungary first and then see what we can do afterwards. Controlling the subjects is also nice. This will allow us to install Habsburg monarchs, which we will definitely want to do, plus 150 political power. That's going to be useful. All right, Hungary, what's it going to be? Yes or no? All right, they signed the non-aggression pact. Now we start bribing them. Let's try some military exercises. Gotta keep you on, or keep you happy. All right, we have control of subjects. Anyway, let's get architectural advancements. This unlocks a really good political advisor. And after that, let's see, economic resuscitation and devalue the shilling. And then we can continue on. Ooh, get some papal support while I'm at it. Yes, base stability is pretty good. It makes everything else better. All right, Hungary will likely accept. All right, Hungary, what are you gonna do? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Yes, please say yes. Wunderbar, they have submitted. All right, that's good. I don't have to kill you then. And let's park these boys on the border with our next target. Hey, Czechoslovakia. How about we improve relations? And I go bully you a bit. All right, the Germans and organization of an empire. That unlocks our joint focus tree down here. This is actually pretty nice. So any member of our new faction can do this as long as they are one of the old component nations. Czechoslovakia, Slovakia, Transylvania, independent state of Croatia, Kingdom of Lombardy, Venetia, Silesia, Montenegro, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Republic of Slovenia, Herzegovina, or the Albanian Kingdom. Oh, or they have to be Hungary. That also works. So not just us that can do this, all of these, our neighbors can do it as well, which hopefully eventually leads to some good things. An army branch, a research branch, and an industry branch, and it culminates in a 1,000-year federation, which gives us a nice couple of bonuses, and it will allow us to more easily integrate our puppets because they will start losing autonomy rapidly. All right, is papal support, more stability. So I'll grab economic resuscitation and devalue the shilling. That sets a timer for a year, after which I can bring back Phoenix back, fix the economy, get another research slot. And we should probably also head towards the Franz Böhme or the Alfredianza plan to finally unlock our chief of army. All right, let's get bullying the Czechs. We'll simply hold military exercises on their border to drive the point home. And they are now very likely to accept. Ooh, German risk of annexation has just increased. Fortunately, that unlocked the emergency military factory construction. So 50 political power for 90 days of additional 20% construction speed on mills. All right, the Czechs are done. Let's pressure them and hope for a good result. And now we got a mysterious ticking timer where the Germans are seemingly displeased with some of our military high command. Well, best up our security around high command. Just in case, you know, just in case. All right, shilling is shilled. I'll probably get Österreichischer Landwehr and then the Franz Böhme plan. Wunderbar! Czechoslovakia has submitted. Next target. Yugoslavia, I suppose. Let's start rallying against them as well. Österreichische Landwehr. I'm gonna love that 10% core attack and defense on core territory. Yes. And the Franz Böhme plan. Command power, political power, and unlocks the chief of the army. We're gonna need that. Aha! And they tried to shoot my general. Fortunately, our guards shot their killer first. Sweet. We have the Franz Böhme plan. Now, industrial effort, or we see if Italy wants to make a deal. Let's improve relations with Italy and see if they'll sell me some of their land. Wunderbar! Prince Paul came through. Thank you. All right, who's next to bully? All right, so we've got Czechoslovakia, Hungary, and Yugoslavia. I'd say Poland's a good next target. Well, we can't bully them. We have to be nice to Poland. So we'll improve relations with Poland, and then we'll see if we can get them to accept a pact of non-aggression. Poland signs the non-aggression pact. Sweet. All right, let's see if Italy is willing to make a deal. Oh, sweet. So they will hand over Alto Adige and Trentino. I will lose 2 civs and they will gain 2 civs. Okay. However, Südtirol, South Tyrol has 1 civ. So all in all, I gained a bunch of extra territory. Oh, a bunch. I gained 2 states with a bit of manpower in them. These will be cores when I unpause. There we go. They're core states. And it only cost me 1 civ. Let's go to an Austrian future. That looks like a pretty neat improvement. More stability, more political power gain, cheaper economy laws, cheaper conscription laws for 2 years. Looks like that's good. All right, that is my Austrian future. Ooh, indivisible and inseparable. That's 150 political power right there. That's going to be useful because I still have to integrate Poland, well, try to integrate Poland and Romania. And it gets to work on that new fancy focus tree. Might as well. I'm also doing these state garrison decisions now. Slowly, they're 25 political power, and they give us a permanent modifier in our own states. The select states get 20% division defense on core territory, 10% local supply, and it hurts the enemy in their supply and attrition. So they will make our territory a lot more defensible. And it's only 25 political power, so it's not too bad. If I go down to the strengths of the common man, that's 10% recruitable pop. That's pretty big. All right, we'll work our way down here to heating the Call of Duty, and then down to the Leopoldgasse Waffenfabrik, and then improved warfare strategies. All right, how likely is Poland now? They've said yes to everything. Very likely to accept. Yes! Look at that. And I don't think the Germans are too keen on facing off against us now. Next target then, Carol. How would you like to join the new greatest club on earth? Let's get our relations up and offer you a non-aggression pact. Heating the Call of Duty, and then on to improved warfare strategies. Should be fine. So far, we're definitely going to be a scary opponent for Germany. They've begun the Anschluss. I've also devised something of a battle plan moving forward. The Germans will declare war on us, and as long as we don't call the puppets in, the puppets will be fine. So my goal is to try and launch an attack from here. A bit sneaky breaky. Try to punch through, cut off Silesia, and then go from there. All right, the Call of Duty has been heated. That should give us more manpower, and then the Gaswaffenfabrik, and then Österreichische Landwehr make our divisions even better. Oh, there we go. The Germans want to Anschluss us. No. We will not join the German Reich. Our destiny lies elsewhere. The Romanians have agreed to military exercise. Oh, they're also very likely They're going to focus their attacks there. They're now doing demand Sudetenland. So in 70 days, they're going to draw Czechoslovakia in as well. But I don't want to wait 70 days. I'm going to call them in right now. That will allow me to start my own counterattack here and try to drive towards the Polish border. These are all puppets, so they won't call each other in. So it will just be Czechoslovakia in the war right now. We'll launch a series of pinning attacks on the flanks to give the Germans, well, more trouble. You know, ideally, we can bully them out of these places. It's going to take a little bit of work. If we can get just one good encirclement in, though, we can already break their back almost day one. They're not really attacking anywhere. My line is way too thick, and I think I outnumber them as well. I only have 29 factories to their 160-ish, but our army's bigger because I'm using someone else's. So establish this as a beachhead we can hold. Push out there as well. All right, Leopold Gasser Waffenfabrik. This makes my division significantly better. 70 days. Oh, the Germans have realized what I'm trying to do. They're pulling their armor out of here. Ah, no, they're running. Bastards. They're gonna try attack somewhere else, I guess. We'll still have fun. Speaking of fun, I can install some Habsburg monarchs. Let's get rid of Horthy. Let's get rid of whoever is in Czechoslovakia, and then we'll do Poland. Sweet! Romania signed off as well. Let's also install a Habsburg monarch in Poland. Welcome aboard, Carol. You hedonistic bastard. All right, additional forces to the front. Forwards. All right, and I'm gonna call Poland in. They will say yes. That immediately results in Danzig being open. Let's get troops into Danzig. We'll pin the divisions on the flanks. We'll pin the other divisions here as well, and we're gonna start walking in as best we can. Let's walk into Gleiwitz while we can. Attack, 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 and attack. Slow the game down a little bit and do the damage. Got 2 divisions encircled there. We should be able to make this encirclement happen as well. Shouldn't be too difficult. Ooh, they are actually trying and succeeding in breaking. I'll do a last stand. Oh, Molotov-Ribbentrop. That could be bad for us if the Russians decide they want a piece of Poland. If the Russians decide otherwise, we'll still be okay. They are going to have a very... Yes! They are going to have a very bad day. Good. All right, we've smashed through here. Let's get the 12 divisions of infantry here. Their duty will be to break this apart, smash the pocket, clean it up. Still, we've got a good pocket going on here. That's 2, 4, 5, 6. That's 2 divisions, 4 divisions, 6 divisions, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's like 20 divisions, one of them being a tank. That's not bad. We're making this into a bunch of smaller pockets. I'm gonna let them starve a bit. I need those troops up there. There's a risk of a breakthrough. So far, the losses are definitely skewed in our direction. We're doing well. Very well. No, Austria and Romania is in the war. Ah, because we puppeted them after the war had already started. Yes, that makes sense. And now get the guys in Breslau, and that should be... yeah, they're gonna feel that. We can create encirclements, deal with the Königsberg pocket. These guys delete the Breslau pocket. It's... uh-oh. That's Italy joining. Potential problem? Do I want Phoenix first? Or do I want... No, I want an economy. I want a functional economy. Right. Italy joining is a potential problem. And that is the Breslau pocket also secured. As long as Italy doesn't come in, Germany's 100% dead. There's nothing Germany can do at this point that would save them. Let's move to encircle Königsberg. You head to Memel. And that is Königsberg encircled. Like, this is very thinly held. I could probably punch through and start making the line longer. I can afford to extend the front. Germany cannot. So if I just start seizing their land, that is going to hurt them. Oh, it reminds me, I should check on my, Translethania. Ah, there's my brother in arms, Joseph August von Habsburg, another Habsburg. And then Albrecht Franz von Habsburg-Lothringen, another Habsburg. Oh look, it's Karl Albrecht I, another Habsburg. We are making Europe Habsburg again. Hurrah! Austrian economy almost fixed. Oh yes, big economic boom. Big boom. Okay, Volksschule for a research slot. How is our economy now? Still shit. Right, time to go on a trip. Should be able to overwhelm the remaining German forces here. Head to Stettin, cut off the remaining Pomeranian troops. We can hit the Zelo. And we are going, gone. Alright, we're through. Oh, I'm in Berlin. You gotta be shitting me. I'm just walking into Berlin. No! No! I lost the division in Berlin! No! I got cocky! Move to encircle Stettin, and that should give me the strength I need to take it. It's a local supply hub, gonna need it. It's pretty important. Should be able to make it... Yeah, well, we've got it now. I've got these guys encircled as well. They should all perish. It's been less than a year, and Germany is on their knees. Alright, so far, Germany's up to 600,000 losses. I've taken 50,000 casualties. That's not bad. I'm not even counting my puppet losses because those don't matter. We'll be naming all these divisions after our glorious channel members. It is they who will bring us a victory today, as they do every day. But yeah, honestly, I think this is easily the quickest and easiest path to reverse Anschluss, the Antischluss, as they say. So I'll take half of these units and try to punch to Frankfurt and then to the French or Belgian border, cut off southern Germany. The other half we'll see if we can get Leipzig, Weimar, Jena, site of one of Napoleon's greatest victories, and create another encirclement around Dresden. Alright, we have the Volksschule. I need to get a 1,000-year federation. I think the quickest path to that is through the industrial branch. I'm gonna pass on joint industrial planning for a bit. I need more civs. For all his skill, Rommel cannot prevent this collapse. Alright, let's head for the border. Go. Alright, does look like we have a full breakthrough. Yeah, we've got the entire southern section cut off from the northern section, so nothing here still has supply. Alright, now to collapse the south, reorient to push to the north, and we'll have this in the bag in no time. January 1940, so a bit over a year or a bit under a year, can reclaim Habsburg, which is where our roots lie, of course. I need to get the Swiss to sign off on that. We are stronger than them, so will they agree? We'll see in 70 days. Now, this is a bit of a detour, and if they say no, that's unfortunate. And there goes Germany. Oh, that was easy. There we go. That's probably the dumbest peace deal I could make. It is gloriously balkanized Germany. Every state I could release is its own thing in the Habsburg Alliance now. Again, if you want the achievement, Anti-Anschluss, simply annex everything. Now we can simply integrate them later on through our massive amounts of political power. But yeah, now we have a bunch of puppets who are all going to do their focus trees, giving us more factories. We can simply build in them to get their autonomy down, send them a bunch of convoys to integrate them, and we left Austria and Germany alive under Siegfried Leichner in Memel, and we can take their navy if we integrate them later on. So got a bunch of war reparations, so the economy is actually functional now. Hallelujah. And it's all about integrating the rest of the nation now. I'm gonna turn over all of these armies back to their original owners. I don't want to wield them myself. The original owners can deal with the mess now. That's not bad, but we're not done yet. We have to integrate the empire, a 1,000-year federation, preferably, and we have more funny business to do. And now our many puppets are starting to actually take some of these joint focuses. So I think Silesia took economic cooperation policy, and they're now working on supplying the Federation. Poland is reforming the common army, so this is very nice. The puppets are doing something, giving me time to do something else. I could go bully the Habsburgs now. I think I count as a major power. Let's get a little bit more industry first, and then let's see if I can go bully the Swiss. And in preparation, maybe some mountaineers. These mountaineers are not ideal, so let's also make them slightly bigger. There we go. 25 with mountaineers. These should be fine. We'll add some more support companies, AA, some artillery. It's fine. Let's make them elite and name them after channel members. Perfect. It appears the Soviet Union is interested in us after all. They're justifying on Poland and ourselves. Time to get everyone onto that front line then. How much time do we have? Oh, they already have the war goal. Shit. I am, once again, requesting all of your forces. I could pull Greece into my faction, and that would give me an excuse. Yeah, it would give me an excuse to take out Italy. I could probably take out Italy very quickly, considering they're not even manning most of the front. Well, none of the northern front. Hey, Greece, welcome aboard. You know what? I'll join your war. You know what? I will immediately begin an operation. Shit all over Italy. Yes. Best bring some backup though, just in case the regular forces can't handle it. About 2 armies should do. I'll pull them off the Romanian border. That's a good start. You know what? I will take your volunteers, UK. Lord Halifax. Okay. Austrian Romania cedes Besser. Carol, look, I thought we had an understanding here. You're not actually in charge of your country. You can't just sign away stuff like that, man. Well, I hope I don't need all that. No, fortunately for Carol, we don't. Funnily enough, having just pushed Hungary down, so they're no longer a Austro-Hungarian vassal, they are now instead an integrated puppet. Their color's no longer white. What gives, Hungary? I've made you less autonomous, not more. Less. So, what are you doing? Well, either way, a little bit of political power, and we should be able to annex the Hungarians. No! I completely missed the fact that they had already consumed... Oh, I'm fucked. This has to go. They're probably not gonna pull Romania in. Then this entire force has to reposition. Okay, so I've pulled most of these infantry out because I'm not getting through here. There's a major river. Italy's concentrated all of its units along that major river. I'm just gonna ride out their balance of power timer. Not much else I can do. Let's get these men north as well. I'm playing around with some of my mountaineers here, but I'll be honest, things are not going well. Naval invasions. I can hold naval invasions off, probably. Probably? Maybe? Italy I'll hold, but... Oh, the Soviets, they played me like a fiddle! Well... we're boned. France has joined Ethiopia. What? What? Oh, the UK is now involved. So Italy is up against the Allies. All right, Italy is no longer a concern then, I guess. It's just the Soviets that we really have to worry about. It may not look like much, but I have a major issue. I'm fighting someone with 200 divisions and someone with 400 divisions. I have, on paper, 263. In reality, not that many. Fortunately, the Allies are in this, so Italy will crumble eventually. All right, south is stabilized unless they attack Romania. This is stable. North is anything but stable, but I'm just gonna extract some more troops. Just pull back until we get the situation more stable. We'll just have to give up parts of Poland. There's no other way. We will simply have to give up parts of Poland. There is no other way of getting that done. Still, it's stable now. It's a matter of surviving long enough. Just gotta hold. And I'm not going to call these people in. It will only overcomplicate matters. Oh, Soviet force concentration. They're breaking me. They were suddenly breaking through. This was stable. Now it is not. They've just pushed straight across that river. Poles can become free at any time. I'm gonna lose Poland as a vassal, I think. Added level of complication now is until Italy falls, I can't afford to integrate Yugoslavia. I suppose I could always simply give up all of Poland because Bohemia and Moravia, these guys are not in the war. The Romanians are not in the war. So the moment I pull out of Poland, Poland dies. Yes, but that's it. And I don't need parts of Poland to form my glorious new empire. So that's something to put into the ideas bin. Still, considering the front lines here are mostly okay, I'm going to be shifting my my plans around. I've got some air in production. I'm gonna shift them over Albania or the Western Balkans, so the guys here should be more or less ready. We'll try to use them over the Western Balkan. More are on the way. I've repositioned the... I shouldn't call them the Polish Legion because I will be shifting that name around as well. But I moved my own infantry using Polish manpower. But I've moved them over to Albania. I think if I can clean up Albania, I have less of a risk integrating Austrian Yugoslavia and I can get bigger, more manpower, more occupation, yada, yada, yada. That frees up troops to deal with Italy and the mainland. Italy itself is crumbling. Look at the strength bars there. Their industry can't keep up these losses they're taking here. And then when Italy is dealt with, I can throw everything at the Soviets. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. That's the entire, a good portion of the Italian army completely stuck here. And they will lose those men. They won't be able to recover those losses, not with the French knocking on their door as well. It's over as far as Italy's concerned. Yeah, it's 24 divisions, and that's another 5. So that is 30, almost 30 divisions. Almost ready to convene the Imperial Diet. That'll be nice. Free political power. And then on to 1,000-year federation. Ooh, division attack, division defense, war goal justifications. Ooh. Alright, that is Albania cleaned up. I could deal with Zara as well, where we find a way to get a river crossing here. You know, I think the biggest opportunity is just going to naval invade Italy. I have just noticed that Greece is doing a funny. I don't want you to start a war with Turkey, Greece. Please don't. I don't want to go to war with Turkey because going to war with Turkey means going to war with the United Kingdom. I don't want to fight the Allies, the Axis, and the Soviets at the same time. I really don't. So it might be best if we got rid of the Greeks. I am going to kick Greece from my faction. Gotta say though, even though we are very late to the air war, we're doing much better than Italy. So we have 300 high quality fighters. Let's make that a little more. Let's exercise these a little more. And we are shredding the Italians in the air. So this is nice. If you're wondering what my airplane design is, this is it. This is nothing fancy. This is just fighter twos, best engine I can fit, as many heavy machine guns as I can fit, drop tanks for range, and a self-sealing fuel tank for air defense. And it seems to get the job done quite well. And so begins the first stage of Operation Get Big. Let's integrate Hungary. But I need to go find all the Austro-Hungarian troops I've commandeered, and delete them. So they turn back over to Hungary. Otherwise, we end up in a situation where Hungary's divisions live on as ghosts. Now we make Hungary, Austria again. Magnificent. Time for the next one, which would be Austrian Yugoslavia, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not entirely shocked, but I did miscalculate slightly. When you reduce somebody from being a puppet to being integrated, you lose a lot of factories apparently. Alright, we figured out how transport ships work. It's about time. Still haven't called Yugo in, so Zara is irrelevant. Northern front is about as bogged down as it's gonna get. It's gonna be up to the mountaineers. You magnificent bastards will do this for me. I'm thinking we land somewhere in central Italy and then try to use speed, surprise, and a violence of action to force our way to the other side of Italy. So cut from this port towards Anzio and Roma, cut Italy in half, send the infantry across to push north, and the mountaineers to push further south. Together we shall crush the Grand Council of Fascism, because Benito's been fired. You're fired! Let's go. Let's finish the job. Mountaineers land, we immediately follow up with infantry, and we do the thing. And Italy has shattered. As expected, they are our puppet. Bellissimo. I'll keep the territory. I will decide on the fate of Italy. Italy is dead. Ooh, killed 1 million Italians. See if we can steal their cities. See if we can steal their navy after this, and then create a bunch of disgusting puppets. Because that is what we're all about here on this channel. Magnificent world maps filled with pain and horror. Right, can't steal navies because technically I don't have a coastline. Let's satellite Albania. I can integrate them later on. Let's satellite... probably want to satellite Venice. And I think we have restored the balance to Italy by creating Lombardy, Venetia, the glorious Papal States, the Grand Duchy of Tuscany, and Piedmont, Sardinia, or Sardinia, Piedmont, who don't control Sardinia. And of course, there is Austro-Hungarian Italy as well. Very nice. Lombardy, Venetia is one of those special puppets, so it's nice to have them. They can also do some of these new focuses. So I believe, yep, they're in the list, as is Albania, who we have created. And now we turn all of our attention towards the Soviet Union. We use our mountaineers. They are rather elite-ish to try and punch a hole through here. I want to create a nice big pocket out of this tendril in Stanislavov. Austro-Hungarian Yugoslavia is about to become just Austro-Hungary. Now I need to go find all those Yugoslav troops and delete them. That's fun. Welcome back, Austria-Hungary! So I guess Bohemia, Moravia, and Silesia are next, and then Romania. So let's get these guys lined up and see if we can drive north here. At least get to Vilno, retake Grodno, work our way there. Also, my puppets are doing a great job of finishing up this tree. We've got Albania, we've got Silesia, we've got Italy, we've got Poland. Everyone's contributing. Yes. Excellent work. Excellent work. Next up, Kaunas. And just keep redeploying units. Strategic redeployment to fill out the line. Lombardy, Venetia has finished the Danubian Bank. Yeah! First Soviet pocket. That is encirclement. Come on, take the last port. The last port. Come on. All right, that is another encirclement. So that is 23 divisions. This is... It's hard to tell, but 12... okay, 15, 20, 21, 33, 47, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54 divisions here. Nice. Oh, goodbye, Kingdom of Bohemia, Moravia, and Silesia. All right, now for Odessa. Maybe. And they are once again combat effective. Yes! That is the entire Soviet Western, well, for them is the Western Front, for us is the Eastern Front, the entire southern section of the front, I should say, encircled. The entire southern section of the Soviet front has been encircled. Now I just need to take Ackermann. Every single one of these divisions is trapped. Oh my god, no, that was 1 million men, I think, everything together. We annex Romania. First, we press the big red button. Restore the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And we get cores on all of the highlighted states. 2.2 million manpower out of nowhere. Factories out the ass, both civilian and military. We are back in business, baby. Do we have additional decisions? Do we have additional options for cores? Can't really see anything. So I'm starting to think everything that is not currently cored, maybe we can, split it off as a subject nation, just so we don't have to occupy it ourselves. That might be the cleaner option. Oh, we have so many more. Oh, we have extra cores. Yes, we now have cores in Litorale. We have cores in Istria. We have cores in Zara. Still, first order of business will be the absolute and total destruction of the Soviet Union so I can leverage its industry, manpower, and resources for the greater good of Austria-Hungary. Yeah, I think we're gonna deal the final blow to the Soviet army. Big encirclement around this central bulge. Nice little Kursk 2.0. I have stolen helicopter technology from the Soviets. Also, one more thing that I would like to add. I was gonna do it today, and then I realized I made a mistake. So, you know how there's a focus here that speaks about Liechtenstein, and a lot of speculation, people. Maybe they'll add Liechtenstein to the game. They have added Liechtenstein to the game. I'll tell you how to form it. So politically, you go down the same path I have. You repeal the May Constitution, you pick Otto, you work your way down all the way down here, and you make sure you invite the royals of Liechtenstein. Then you assign either one, Alois or Johannes, to your cabinet. You don't even have to add them to your cabinet. I believe you just need to do the focus. Then what you do is, play the game naturally, regularly, and make sure you gain control of all of these areas. areas, as I have now, but you do not click the button to form Austria-Hungary. So you keep the area occupied and not cored, which is what I forgot about. So just occupy it, don't core it. What you do then is go down to the Second Brothers' War and the Better German State. After you have taken the Better German State, there will be a couple of days waiting time, and an event will pop up saying Otto would very much like to join the army. And one of the decisions in that event will be, don't worry, we'll find somebody to keep your seat warm. What happens then is one of these Liechtenstein princes will temporarily, air quotes, take the throne of Austria-Hungary, and you can rename yourself to Liechtenstein and move the capital to Vaduz in Vorarlberg. And you have, congratulations, formed Liechtenstein. If you want to see me do that, leave a comment down below. I'm very much interested in giving it a try. Back to slaughtering the Soviet Union. There go the final few divisions. 7.6 million casualties. Those were magnificent pockets. And so falls Moscow, defended by Vlasov. And Leningrad has also fallen. Let's head to Stalingrad next. I think China has naval invaded Korea. Oh, Japan. Oh, Japan. That's not good. Oh, yeah. And Britain's taken Okinawa and Iwo Jima. And that is Stalingrad also taken. Let's head a trip down to Astrakhan. Yeah, that is effectively the Soviet Union completely neutered. It's just a matter of literally driving all the way out to Omsk. And bada bing, bada boom. There we go. That is literally everything the Soviets could possibly care about ripped away from them. And there goes the Soviet Union. Yeah, once you've effectively eliminated their army, it's really not that much harder. What to do at this point? Probably, well, let's start by taking a bunch of Soviet boats. I would like some boats, and from here it really doesn't matter. I guess we could puppet a bunch of things, and the more vassals the better. The swarm must grow, must it not? To truly drive home the point just how diverse the Habsburg Alliance is, I've decided to create as many independent states as possible, because what is Austria-Hungary if not a series of smaller countries in a trench coat? That is exactly what we have done here today. Behold, the Habsburg Alliance. I'd say this isn't... Oh my god, I just noticed. Is that this Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere? What are you doing, Bulgaria? Anyway, it's November 1943. Austria-Hungary finally has the navy it deserves. It is finally, been embargoed by Sweden, but I'd say at this point, it's just a matter of playing the game and get things sorted out. We could take out the French, rather not. We could fight the Allies now if we really wanted to, leverage our special projects, really go in it for the long run, but we've already got what we came here for. We have the mighty Habsburg Alliance. Otto is finally free to live his life as he was always meant to be. Apparently the ruler of a random stretch of desert in Libya. Okay then. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope you guys got some ideas on how to play with this magnificent new focus tree. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the DLC as well. And of course, this next video. Goodbye.